What's going on, Creator Factor fam? It's your host who loves you the most, Ozeal. True story. I missed you. It's been a minute since I've done this thing behind the microphone, in front of the camera. I missed you. I really, really miss doing this. I miss sharing. I miss vibing with you, hearing from you. And yeah, let's just start off there, okay? Hopefully you missed me just a tad bit. I know it's been a minute since we've done this. Give me 1 second. I just want to make sure I'm a little rusty, y'all. So if it's a little rusty on my end, you've been warned. All right, let's dig right into this because Creator Factor, it's been on a hiatus mode. I apologize. I was trying to bring it back, y'all. Life got in the way, as I think the last time I checked in with you, I shared that I started a new role as a podcast marketing strategist coordinator for a podcast network. And I've been super busy with that, getting acclimated, working with an amazing team over there. I'm just really grateful for that position, which is helping me just develop my skill sets in many ways. So it's been a true honor and it's been fun, but yet there's also a lot of sacrifice. And part of the sacrifice was taking a break from the podcast a lot longer than expected. But we're here and there's a lot of things that are happening with the show. I just want to let you know something real quick before we get into it. I've been recording content for you. Okay, I've been recording a ton of content. I've been in the trenches. There's a lot of new content coming your way. And I'm going to be experimenting with different formats and there's a lot going on. So I know it's been a break that was longer than expected, but it's all with good reason. And I promise this show is coming back harder than ever. All right, we're coming with the jab, right hook with this one. All right. If this is your first time tuning in, let me get into it, because for those who just stumbled upon this podcast, whether on YouTube or on a podcast app, or maybe somebody shared this with you and you're like, dude, like this guy right here is on some high energy right now. What is he talking about? Let me give you a little bit of some context on what the show is about. This is a podcast where we help creators like you build, thrive, and lead as entrepreneurs. Okay, this is for business-minded content creators, those that want to monetize their platform, but more importantly, those that are very passionate about their message. They want to master the message, and then they want to monetize their platform, right? Business-minded content creators. So if this is you came to the right spot. All right, let's dig right into what's happening, what's about to happen. Okay, I got some exciting news. And if you are, again, a creator, you're going to really dig this, okay? I'm launching a new series called Creator to Creator that's going to be running for the next couple of months. So we're in November, by the way. Happy November. This is a birthday month, by the way. A birthday month. This is my birthday month, y'all. So we'll be celebrating a birthday, and actually a couple of birthdays. My son's birthday and just a lot of birthdays happening. And so we have that going on. And then the Creator to Creator series. Let me talk about that. All right, let's focus, Ozeal. Focus. This is a segment that I've been playing around for quite some time in my head about just having a segment where we talk to everyday creators like you, where we can learn from each other. We could talk with creators that are currently in the trenches. They're building, they're growing. Some of them have day jobs. They're not full-time creators. They're in the journey. And these are creators that you may or may not have heard of before. They got smaller channels, they got smaller platforms, but they're very passionate. They're committed. They're just not like creators that I'm, just bringing on the show just that I don't know. These are creators that I know first and foremost. And these are creators that are really in the game. Like they're very passionate about what they do. And I feel like I wanted to create a space where you get just the raw honesty, transparent stories of these creators that are, again, like you, like me, in the trenches and creating content. And, one of the things that I love speaking with a lot of experts and authority leaders in different niches. And that's going to happen in 2025. We'll talk about that. But I really want to make this segment, that's why I call it Creator to Creator, because I want it to be just focused on just for everyday content creators. So hopefully you dig the new segment. It's going to be, the first episode comes out next week, next Wednesday. So we'll be back on a regular schedule. And I feel like you're going to get a lot out of it. And as a matter of fact, when I do release the episode, please, what I'm asking, huge favor, is for you to just give me some feedback. You can email me and at ozealmedia11@gmail.com. That's my personal email. You could email me and let's just give me some feedback. Let me know what you think about the show. Okay. Let me know what you think about this segment, particular Creator to Creator. So I'm really looking forward to it. I recorded one last week. I'm about to record one in about 20 minutes. And I'm just looking forward to just these conversations. There's raw, uncut, no tactics involved. Just there's going to be some value, right? but it's just more conversations with everyday creators. So I'm really excited about that. What to expect in 2025. So November and December, we'll have the creator to creator segment. And in 2025, I have, again, a fresh new lineup of guests that I've been recording. A lot of niche podcasters, niche leaders in different spaces. I recorded a podcast episode about PR and how to reach, get PR, media, mass media outlets, and how to do that effectively to promote yourself and position yourself as a brand leader. I have another episode on navigating ADHD as a content creator that was fire. I got a few others, how to have better camera confidence as a content creator, because I know a lot of creators struggle with camera confidence. I know this is something that I'm trying to get better at, and 2025, I really want to make sure that I level up my value, my video production. And it's going to take me some time to get there, but again, this is part of the journey, right, of the show, is just to see me grow as a content creator. I think there's a lot of value in that. So again, the shows are going to start picking up. The expert-based interviews will be picking up at 2025. But we'll see. I mean, I think I might be doing a hybrid of creator to creator, maybe a hybrid of expert interviews. I do want to do some solo shows just like this. So there's a lot of ideas that are happening. And I think the important thing and the lesson here, side note, for you creator, is to experiment with formats. I think it's so easy to get comfortable with what we know and get comfortable with a certain format. And I know I've been in the podcasting space for 10 years and I've gotten comfortable with certain formats and certain ways to flow with the content. And I think it's important to experiment and we're creatives, right? To experiment with different formats and think outside the box and take what we need and discard what we don't need, right? And I think I'm in this space right now with the podcast, even coming back from this short break or long break, that I just want to experiment with different formats and just have fun with this. This is part of what we do as creators, is just have fun, having these conversations, but experiment, I think it's important. And as a marketer, it's all about experimentation, right? So for all my marketers out there, you know what I'm talking about. So again, my goal for the podcast isn't going to change. It's going to continue to give you just like no fluff, real high energetic shows. And, somebody asked me, he's like, what's the difference between you and, let's say, another show, like another creator show? And there are other shows out there that are very technical. They're very, I don't know. They're just different, right? Tactical strategy, more expert. They're short form. I really want the show to kind of make its own dent in the creator space. I do believe that I bring a different vibe, a different type of energy into it. I believe I ask different questions. At least I try to kind of get into it and just bringing different sides and perspectives when it comes to the creator economy, from my perspective as a podcaster, and also just asking questions that I'm curious that I know my audience is asking for. So that's some of the things that I'm thinking about moving forward. And again, if this is your first time checking out, that's what you're going to get. It's going to be just impactful, no fluff, just giving you real insights, inspiration, good energy. I just want this to be a really dope community. And that's what I want to focus on. And that's really one of the things that separates me from a lot of the rest, is that I'm very community driven, very community first type of creator. I'm more of a community creator versus these other typical content creators that are there for the numbers and masses. I really want to focus on the message and really want to focus on community, you, right? The creator. So this is going to be a space where we can connect, we can grow. I have plans for building a community and going more in depth. So there's a lot of things going on. It's just, as part of the journey when you're a content creator is when you get involved with life, whether you have a partner, if you're a parent like myself, or you have a full-time job, part-time job, whatever it is, we're always, playing this tug of war between focusing on the right things and then not making, and then getting tied into other domestic obligations that pulls us away from the creativity and, battling creative burnout and all these other things, right? So I really want to kind of take a different approach to my creator journey in 2025 and just make sure that I'm showing up, I'm consistent, I'm putting out the content, and I'm just delivering it, as much as possible, whether it's short form on social media or on YouTube. I really want to focus on YouTube and just building this podcast platform. I'm going to be building out the email list even more. So if you have not joined the email list, join the email list. You can do it at creatorfactor.net. There's also a free giveaway that I have there. And I will be rebranding a lot of things on the back end. So you'll see the website change a little bit. I'm going to do some changes on the email front. So there'll be a different email marketing or email provider that I will be switching over to. The podcast artwork is going going to change. So you're going to see a lot of changes here with Creator Factor. So really, really excited more than ever. I always say that it's all about having different seasons in your life as a creator. And, there's some hard seasons where you have to take a break. And then there's some seasons where you really kind of double down on what's working. And, you can see it, right? You can feel it. You've seen me kind of go up and down, and it's part of the journey. But I really want to dial this in even more. So for my loyal followers and people who've been subscribing me since day one, thank you so much for believing in me, for pushing me, for encouraging me, for all the guests that have been on the show. I mean, thank you. I've gotten a lot of compliments about being on the show and the energy and the vibes that we have here on Creator Factor. Anybody who's following me on YouTube, on the podcast app, thank you so much for checking it out. I don't take your listens or your downloads, or I'm gonna say your attention. There you go. Let me get it right. Don't take your attention for granted. I really do appreciate you more than you know. So thank you so much. Stay tuned for another new episode. If you are listening, watching this, comment, follow me on YouTube. I really want to focus on YouTube, by the way. YouTube is something that I really want to focus on in 2025 even more. I want to get to 1,000 subscribers. I really, really want to push the YouTube. So YouTube, if you're catching this right now on video, which by the way, you can catch this on YouTube right now. If you go to Ozeal, Ozeal, rhymes with real, go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel and support your boy. I really, really do appreciate that. All right. So that's it, y'all. I got to go. Thank you so much for your love and support. That's it. I got to go. I'm looking forward to next week with a brand new episode of Creator to Creator. I look forward to hearing your feedback as well. All right, y'all. Have a great weekend. Till next time. Peace.